Have you heard about GPT Engineer? You probably have. This on the screen is what GPT Engineer creates from just one sentence of input and a few follow-up questions. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty unreal. I will show you how to do this the next 5 minutes. How to get GPT Engineer to run on your computer, how and where to write the prompt, and how to improve the prompt by answering some follow-up questions, so that you can make your own programs without being a coder yourself. The first thing we will do is open our browser and Google GPT Engineer. Click the top alternative and find that green button on the GitHub page. Click it and copy the text that it shows. Now, open your terminal and navigate to your desktop. Trust me, it will be a lot easier to follow along if you just work from there. Great job, you little hacker. Now I'm just going to make the terminal a little smaller so that we can see the web page behind. And move it over there. Great. Now type git clone and then paste the address that you copied from the web page. What this is going to do is that it's going to clone the repository so that you have it in your desktop. Check that it's there. Okay, great. Now move into this directory by writing cd GPT-engineer. Then we're going to write pip install space -e space dot. What this is going to do is that it's going to install all the requirements we need to run GPT Engineer. Just let it work for a little while. This shouldn't take too long. Okay, that was fast enough. The next step is to get the API key in there. We do that by writing set space OpenAI underscore API underscore key equals, and then you paste your API key. It's really that simple. Once you've done that, we just need to copy the project/example folder so that we have all the content there, but we want it in a new folder called My New Project. Write what I just did in the terminal, and you're going to have it as well. Let's head over and look at it. So open the GPT Engineer, go to Projects, go to My New Project, and open the prompt. This is where we're going to give the instructions to GPT Engineer. So I have prepared a CSV file that I wanted to analyze. So it's going to write a program for me that analyzes the closing prices for Bitcoin. And the only thing I'm going to do is tell it to do that. Let's see what it makes out of that. So save the file. This is super important so that it has the instructions. Close everything, go back to the terminal, and then we copy the GPT Engineer project. Yes, here. So that it knows which program to run and where to find it. Okay, it's running. Good. Then it has a few questions. I'm going to do it a little challenging for it. So I'm just going to tell it that it's in Python and tell it where to find the closing prices. The rest it will have to figure out for itself. Let's see how it does. Nothing more to clarify. Okay, now it's just going to run. It's going to build the programs, and I'm going to show you where to find the programs afterwards so that we can check that it actually did what it's supposed to do. I'm just going to let this run on the screen, guys. Okay, it's done now. So let's see what it made. I'm going to open PyCharm here. Let's see, let's open it. My computer is super slow, sorry for this, but it's just going to take like a few seconds. Okay. And GPT Engineer is there. Now you should have some output. Let's see, let's open GPT Engineer, projects, and My New Projects, and then Workspace. Okay, so head over to Workspace, then you're going to have all of it. Let's look at what it made. Let's see, class analyzer. It seems legit. I'm not going to lie. Let's see how it... it made this one as well. The file path. And here we have this. Honestly, it looks good. I don't know if it's going to perform well, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay, so I have this pre-made file. I'm just going to put it in GPT Engineer so that I can find it in PyCharm. And then, let's see. Let's get it into the right directory. I'm just going to move it over here. Oh, no, not like that. I'm sorry. Into the folder, of course. There. Okay. It looks like this. Messy, right? So now we just need to give that path to the right program. See here, yeah, Bitcoin prices.csv. That's not what I called it, so I'm just going to change the name here. Once we have that done, we're going to run it, and then we're going to see how it performs. This should be good. Yeah. Okay, let's run the program. click run, and just like that, we have the prices for Bitcoin. This is pretty crazy, right? We did it in 5 minutes, guys. Honestly, 5 minutes. Now, be kind to the guys who made GPT Engineer. They probably want your feedback. Did it create the code? It did, yeah. And it ran, and it was a great program. So, just give the guys respect. I love when people make it easier for the rest of us to live life. I'm going to try to make content like this in the upcoming weeks. If you like it, just subscribe. If you don't, that's totally fine too. Have a good one.